Hi, I'm Donna Schuler, and I have a couple really exciting things to share with you today. I'm a nutritionist, have been for a long time. Been practicing for about 20 years, actually, and I like to focus on what you put in your mouth, your nutrition, what you put in your head, right? There's mental nutrition, and of course, there's spiritual nutrition. So I'm a little bit different than maybe most nutritionists you've been to because I focus on all three areas. You know, God created us body, mind, soul. We can't just say, oh, we're only going to focus on the body, or we're only going to focus on the soul, or we're only going to focus on the mental health. So that being said, I have been kind of on hiatus for a while as far as just focusing on nutrition. I have an online ministry with my husband. We are co-partners, we're co-founders, and it's been great. But up until last week, I'm just trying to think, this time goes by so fast. I wasn't really interested in getting back into nutritional counseling per se. I take great care of myself as far as my nutrition goes and my habits. I work out, that's a very important part. Actually, I'm a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo, although I don't train anymore. I train in different ways, but I did earn a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. So I am certified to help people with their physical needs as well, their physical exercise needs, I should say. And so anyway, it's all encompassing, but I have decided to refocus, relaunch, if you will, my nutrition aspect, my what you put in your mouth, what feeds you, what fuels you aspect of my health coaching, because I found a new product and I'm so excited about it. So let me back up just for a minute. Let me digress just a minute. I had my DNA taken, probably 8 years ago when it first started coming out. You'll probably recognize the big company name. I don't need to mention it, but it's all over the internet. It has been for 8 years. The problem is that I got this report online, and it took me a long time to figure it out. You know, and I have a science background. As a nutritionist, I had to take a lot of science. I continue my online training through a great nutraceutical company called Metagenics. I've done that for, 25 years, actually, almost 25 years. So that being said, I know the importance of knowing numbers and knowing just enough about genetics to try to say, okay, what does this mean? So, there were some biomarkers on this test I got 8 years ago, and periodically I check online and look and see the update. I found some long lost cousins. That's been great. But until now, I have not been excited about relaunching my nutrition business. Like I said, for what you put in your body, what you feed your body, mind, and soul with. So I was introduced to a company last week, and the name of the company is Euphoria. There's the box. I actually just got this morning, so this is really exciting for me. Like I said, I'd already done my DNA, but let me tell you what's interesting about this company, which is unique. Not just interesting, unique. They are a standalone. That is that your DNA, first of all, you swab it. I had taken earlier swabs on camera, but I had to nix that because it didn't work out. Something happened with the connection. Anyway, so inside here, I'm going to show you just a minute. There's a couple of long swabs. I took one on the inside of my right cheek, the other one on my left cheek, and then put them in a hermetically sealed envelope. The envelope is inside of this mailing, pre-addressed mailing envelope. So I'm going to be sticking that in the mail first thing in the morning. And what they're going to do is they take my DNA and then they match my DNA to a nutritional panel, if you will. So that I will have what they call nutrition. I love it. Not just nutrition, not just, the same for everybody. This is unique to my DNA and some of my needs that are different than my husband's needs, for example, or my kids' needs, or my grandkids' needs, or your needs. So I'm really excited about it because they are going to be sending me a supplement that will that will enhance my health based on my DNA. So mailed that off. I will mail it off tomorrow, I should say. I took my DNA sample, very excited about it. And, just to tell you a little bit more about myself, in case you think I've just jumped on the health bandwagon, I assisted my husband in leading what we called Balance for Life seminars almost 25 years ago, and then we rebranded them to Possibility Living, and he wrote a book by the same title. This book is almost 20 years old. It does need some updating. You know, technology and science both change like quickly, like this new DNA, you know, matching your meal plan, your nutritional plan with your DNA is just new. This is the only company that does it, Euphoria. So we were the only people that did these week-long intensive health weeks years ago called Possibility Living. We had people from all over the world fly in. They would fly in typically on a Sunday. We'd start Monday, we'd go through Friday. I taught a lot of the exercise and the nutrition part, and other people taught either the mental health aspect or the physical health aspect. So anyway, all this to say, this book is still great even today. The only thing that needs to be updated is one chapter because it deals with supplementation and diet. And like I said, the science has changed so much, and it just continues to change. So unless you know what your DNA is, and unless you know what you need based on your DNA, it's kind of a shot in the dark, and it really is. And by the way, saliva testing is much more accurate than a blood test because your blood changes all the time. Your saliva is more accurate and updated. So I highly recommend saliva testing for the DNA, which this kit includes. So I want to tell you that. And then most recently, it's not that recent, but 5 years ago, I wrote, this is my third book, but my first book on health, and it is called Healthy Family, Happy Life, What Healthy Families Learn from Healthy Moms. Thank God I had a healthy mom. She taught us how to eat right. She taught us to exercise. I have a brother, both of us, we were taught proper nutrition and exercise at a very young age, and I've kept it up. And, you know, for those people that once in a while, when I used to do book signings, they would say, I didn't come from a healthy family. I didn't have a healthy mom. What about me? Here's the good news. It's never too late to start. Today, you can be healthy. You know, your DNA is not your destiny. There's something called nature versus nurture. They've actually proven that how you take care of your body, that the supplementation, the nutrition that you consume will mostly determine your health, not what you were born with, not what you inherited. So if you're one of those that are thinking, oh, my mom had high blood pressure, I'm going to get high blood pressure. It's just the way it is. That's not true. You need to change those negative messages. In fact, what I would say is you need to change that nutrition you're putting in your head. I can help you with that. So anyway, so this is a health book. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm not new here to the health field at all. Not at all. I mean, I've talked to thousands of people all over the world about nutrition for years. And until I found this program, Euphoria, this new company, and matching your supplementation with your DNA, you know, I wasn't really excited about getting back into just nutrition again. I mean, it's really kind of frustrating actually, because most people just want to be put on a diet and then they don't comply. So this is going to be easy for me. Last but not least, I just want to leave you with this. If you want help, if you want more information about swabbing your own cheeks, getting your own DNA, and getting on a program designed just for you, please email me, donnaschuler@gmail.com. Leave a message for me at healthyfamilyhappylife.org. That's .org. And I'll reach out to you and I'll talk to you more about swabbing the inside of your cheeks and getting your DNA so that you can have a nutrition plan, not a nutrition, but a nutrition plan. And you know, I just love to talk to you more about this. So stay tuned because I will be sharing what I learned after I mail away my DNA swabs tomorrow. Okay, take care and remember, God is blessing you, but you have to work for it sometimes.